Hey there, it's your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 4 of 2023. And I know there are some long-awaited products that people have been asking about for a while in this campaign. So I know you're going to be excited to see what I have to share. First up is our new nail lacquer, Glimmer Nail Lacquer, and absolutely loving this stuff. Okay, so I'll tell you all about my first couple experiences with this, but this was my first full manicure that, did base coat, 2 layers of lacquer, top coat, and good to go. This is a week old, not a single chip. No chips at the base here by the cuticle, no chips on the tips. I have never had a manicure go 7 days with no chips. I usually, with our old gel finish nail enamel, I could get a good 2 weeks, but usually on day 7, I'm doing a touch-up. I am not touching these nails up, and we're at day 7. My original first manicure, which was even more fun, I used a little sponge technique to do a cute French tip using 2 of the colors, and then we were doing some painting in our bathroom a couple days later, and I got wall paint on my nails and had to take it off. So this was my first true test. I do know as soon as I got the first few shades that I got a hold of, I did a quick test of just 1 coat of just the lacquer with no base coat or top coat, and just absolutely loved, how it looked and how it went on and how smooth it went on. So these nail lacquers, there's 10 shades. You're going to get maximum shine, vivid color, and I'll show you the back of the bottle so you don't have that pesky logo in the way there. And I'll use my nail wheel, show you the individual shades with the shade names. It's a gel-like cushion texture, so it's really got that nice gel look to it, but without the UV lights, without the curing of a gel manicure. So we do have metallic pearl shades like this one, and then we have the cream shades. And they're lots of fun to mix and match. And I promise, I know this is a plain boring, this is going to be like my go-to manicure because I love this color, quick and easy. But I promise, if you join the Thoughts on Beauty group on Facebook, I will be, anytime I do something fun with my nails, I will be sure to post the look that I did with the nails and tell you how I created it. So if you want to start having a little bit of fun as your nails, and it can be as simple as just getting some of those sponges that you use to apply makeup, the kind of wedge sponges, and just using those to kind of sponge paint a different color on, using the tips of bobby pins. Make great little tools for putting like little dots and flowers and things. So definitely go to Facebook, join the Thoughts on Beauty group. All you got to do is search Thoughts on Beauty. It'll come up. And I promise I will be sharing more creative nail looks there. This is the one that I have on now. And so there's 10 shades all together. It is a nail strengthening formula, so it dries down smooth and even and gives you that lasting wear that doesn't chip. Again, no UV light needed because it's not a gel nail lacquer, it's just a nail lacquer. And it is free of, some things that you may be avoiding. Like if you're looking to avoid parabens or talc or gluten or phthalates, or even want to avoid fragrance in your nail polish. That's a thing, people are sensitive to fragrances. So there's lots, we're starting to see more and more not including fragrances in places that we don't need them. And it's also a vegan formula. So that's a plus there as well. So the 10 shades, the satin or metallic pearl, and I've got their fun names, so I've got my cheat sheet here. So color number 1 here, this beautiful deep plum, is Lost Galaxy Plum, High Maintenance Mauve, which is what I have on today. And I'll let y'all, ask my husband if I'm high maintenance or not, but this is definitely my favorite color. Number 3 is Golden Galaxy, beautiful, beautiful shade. This is going to be a great option for those, doing that sponged French tip, because that gold color is going to go, it's going to be beautiful with the plum. It's going to be beautiful with the red, with the burgundy. It would even look beautiful with this, with the Very Berry. Not Very Berry. That was a very, very old shade, Very Berry. Full Moon Flush, nice, beautiful nude shade there. I see myself getting a lot of use out of that one. Super Red Nova, nice classic. Who doesn't love a classic red nail? So looking forward to rocking that one soon. Black Hole Burgundy, another classic color. Lunar Tan, another great nude shade. I love all of the nude shades, all three of them that are kind of nude shades. Meteorite Rose, which is one of the pretty metallics, and that one is just really beautiful. I'm looking forward to trying that one and the plum together. I'm working on some ideas of some nail looks that I might create with those. Cool Comet is our third kind of nude shade, and it's got a little bit more, you've got kind of a blushy pink, a little bit of a mauve-y, nude shade, and then the little bit more tan. And then the last color is the Night Sky Berry. And if you are like me and you like to follow, Pantone's color of the year, it's always interesting to see what color they predict for the year. This type of berry is what they've picked for this year. Granted, I was partial to periwinkle last year because, I like the kind of purpley blue periwinkle shades, but berry, it's a great go-to color. It's a great shade for a lipstick. It's a great shade for a nail color. And it's a great shade if, if you don't go for like the warmer colors, like this classic red, this is a great way to kind of get that red look without being fire engine red. So it's still very classic, like a red. So that's the 10 shades. A couple other reasons that this is better than your average lacquer is some of the ingredients that they've included. And some of them do have probably difficult to pronounce names, so I'll do my best. Hexanol and bioceramics, those help keep the nail strong and nourished. So this is a nail lacquer that's also going to be good for your nails. There is Wear Boost reactive technology, which helps to deliver a lasting wear. So that's going to be what's helping it stay on the nail and stay flexible so that it doesn't crack and peel. That's another thing that I've always had trouble with is nail enamels that crack over time, that they get little cracks in the top coat. And I haven't experienced any of that with this. Like I said, 7 days and it still looks brand new. And Adipic polyester resin helps to deliver that high gloss finish and prevents chipping. So this is why it's better than your average lacquer, why it's a step up, an improvement over our old gel finish nail enamels, which we hadn't been able to get those for a while. Those had been a victim of the supply chain, and these were coming in the pipeline, but then we had trouble getting it all together that we needed to, all of our suppliers for packaging and ingredients and everything with recent supply chain issues over the last couple of years. So they took a while to get here. So we had a bit of a gap. So I know everybody was really excited to see these. We also have the new nail base and top coat. Who doesn't love a multi-purpose product? And you may ask, well, why do I need a base coat and a top coat? And really the reason is it's just like why we would use a primer for our base, having just recently painted my bathroom, why we would use a primer on our walls or cabinets or anything that we're painting. We want it to have that good smooth base so that the lacquer goes on really well. And then you're using it after, almost like a setting powder or a setting spray, just to kind of give it some extra protection, that extra high gloss. So it's basically, this is how you're going to prep and set your nails, just like you would with your makeup or paint around the house sort of thing. Obviously, having been working on that particular home improvement project, that sticks kind of top of mind right now. So it works first as a breathable, you want your nails to be able to breathe, a breathable nail hugging formula. So again, this keeps it tight to the nail so that you're not going to get peeling and chipping there. And it provides a smooth base, so it primes your nails, and it helps prevent the discoloration. So when you get in to these really fun, vivid berries and burgundies and reds, sometimes that can leave a discoloration on your nails. Using a good base coat is going to help prevent that. It's going to protect your nails from the color staining the nail itself, and you won't get that discoloration. So then after you've done your base of a layer of base coat, 2 layers of your lacquer, and you're going to then use this as your top coat, and it works as a glossy sheer protective top coat. and it's going to keep your nails strong, and it's going to shield your manicure from the chipping and streaking. This is also free from all of the things that you might be avoiding that I listed before, and is a vegan formula. And so this absolutely must have, you know, with any of your lacquers, just to help it go on even smoother, help it wear even longer. And so glad that we added this to our nail care collection. We had something like this many years ago, way back in the door-to-door days, before, like, I didn't even have a computer in my house, and I had no idea that a phone would ever be smart. This long ago we had this. And I used to put little flags on the pages in the brochure that says this is a must-have for every at-home manicure, and I still absolutely 100% believe that. So what this is your nail lacquer eraser pen. It is a pen tip, and you can see I have used it myself. It is a pen tip, and it has nail polish remover in the pen, and you just use it along the edges to clean up any, because you know mistakes happen, especially, you know, when we're doing our home manicure. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not so great with the left hand. I'm very right hand dominant, and so I almost always go over the edges or get a little smear back on the cuticle, and this just cleans it right up and gives me that nice, great look, professional look right from the start. So it's a great way to just go in after you've done your polish, go in, clean up any little messes over the side. It's also great when you're doing nail art, because when you're doing things like the sponge application or things like that, you're more likely to get the nail enamel on the skin instead of just on the nail. So this does make it super easy, and all you do is you just use it like a pen. You rub off, you know, any lacquer that gets off the edge of the nail, and then you just kind of clean it off on a paper towel if you need to, if you get like an excess of lacquer built up on the tip. So these are absolutely a must-have for any at-home manicure. Love these eraser pens. And okay, so next up that we have, that I know folks have been asking for and are going to be very excited to see, is our Glimmer Eyeshadow Quads, which currently all of the eyeshadow quads are a mix of matte satin, matte satin and shimmer colors. Are now going to be, yes, let's see, we'll read the book. Yes, matte satin and shimmer finishes. The existing palettes all are a mix of those. None of them are all one or the other. We now have 4 new palettes, matte shades only. So we're going to have a little bit of fun and swatch those for you. So four palettes. They're all more springy shades because we are getting into spring. First up is the palette Tigress. You can see, with these kind of great peachy orange shades, and I will do little swatches of those for you. Let's see, do nice. And these are just like all of our other Glimmer Eyeshadow Quads. They're very fine milled powder shadows. They go on beautifully. They have buildable color, so you can always build up that color and get, as light or as dark as you like of the color. They do come in this great mirrored compact with the sponge tip applicator, which is great if you like to have everything all in one. Again, I do always recommend, if you really want to have the most control over your application, I recommend the eyeshadow brushes. So the dual-ended eyeshadow brush and the dual-ended precision eye brush that has the angled end to use as a liner, and the more precision brush for, doing in the crease and along the lash line, and then the eyeshadow brush with the 2 different shaped fluffier ends that are just very versatile and multi-purpose. But you do have the 2 shapes on the sponge tip applicator, so you do have some versatility there as well. So here's the shades there swatched. You can see the beautiful peaches and this nice kind of golden colors there in the bottom, and that's the shade Tigress, the palette Tigress. I'm actually going to share the 2 that I'm using, or that I'm wearing now. And I'm going to use some of our makeup wipes here to take this color off before I put the next color on. Tap that back on. And there we go. So do that real quick. And then next up is the shade palette Icon, which is a beautiful mix of creams and browns and golds. And we'll swatch this one as well. All right, and hopefully my hand is dry enough here. Okay, I really love this color here because it's really just, it's like a perfect nude. This would be a great kind of base shade to just give you a nice even color on the eyelid before you start with the other colors. And it's funny how long this video is going to be just because I'm taking the time to, to swatch all of these. So again, this is the palette Icon. Hold that up there. Those shades there. Love this kind of burgundy, plummy color here. And, you know, these work really great to mix and match shades, too. You know, you don't have to, all of our eyeshadow quads work great for mixing and matching. And that's actually what I did this morning. I'm wearing two different colors from two different palettes. I am using the one of the shades from the Calypso, this beautiful deep blue down here in the bottom, because I love a nice deep navy or midnight blue as a great alternative to black eyeliner. This is especially true if you're suffering from allergies or lack of sleep or anything that might make your eyes a little bit bloodshot, or if you're just, you know, you've got that thing going on where people are like, oh, you just look so tired. How are you feeling? Blue eyeliner is a great way to kind of counteract that effect, because if you put blue eyeliner, it has the effect of making the whites of your eyes look whiter. So you look more awake, more, you know, just a little bit more brightness in the eyes. So it's always a great option. But there's 4 beautiful blue shades in Calypso. Love these. And I don't wear a lot of blue myself, but like I said, I do like, you know, having the option to mix it in with other colors once in a while is definitely a plus to have. Okay, so you can see, so there's a little bit lighter swatch of that shade, and this is what I mean by the buildable color, is you can go back in and just put that, and just give it a little bit richer, a little bit more saturated color there. So you can go with a sheer look or a full coverage kind of look. And here's that blue that I'm using as a liner, just as a shadow. It's a really pretty color. It makes a great smoky eye. It really does. These two together here make a really great smoky eye. So you just take this one, and I'll have to remember to do this. And this is another thing that you'll find in my Thoughts on Beauty group, is that sometimes I will do little quick makeup tutorials in there that don't make it out into any of my other channels. So that's why I really highly recommend joining that group. And I have another reason I'll tell you about at the end of the video too. But you take, so one end, not the angled liner end, but the other end of the precision eye brush, and you sweep that dark shade along the lash line and out a little bit, and you just smudge it up, and you use either, you know, this or one of the lighter blues as just your base color all over, but you just get that in along the lash line and kind of angled out a little bit from the corner out to the corner of the eye, and just smudge that in, and it makes just a soft, beautiful, you know, smoky eye look. And then you can go back in with the liner end. You can do your black eyeliner if you want, or you can go back with the liner end of that brush and do a bolder, thicker line for the liner itself. And you get that nice soft smoky eye. It's not as dramatic or as severe as a black smoky eye, but you still get that smoky eye look. And it's got that added benefit that when you have blue, it makes the whites of your eyes look brighter. So bonus benefit there. This is my favorite of the, this is the matte eyeshadow quad that just has my shades in it. This is the one, oh, I gotta remember to take this off before I put that one on. All right, that's what we get when we're working without a script, folks. Okay, and this is the palette Bombshell. Again, absolutely love these colors. So I have the dark blue from the Calypso along my lash line, and then I have this pale pink here along the brow and in the corner of my eyes. I have dark circles in the inner corners of my eyes, so I like to use a really light shade like that on the inner corner just to brighten that up and make it look not so dark. And then I have this more peachy pink shade all over the lid, and then I have the browner shade in the crease today. So, and I will be doing some pictures of I'll even be doing a blog post on thoughtsonbeauty.com showing some of the different looks that I created, and I'll get out my sheet full of eyes again. I don't know if you guys have seen that, my sheet full of eyes, and I'll do up some different looks in that to give you some ideas on things that you can do with these. But I just know people have been really looking for these matte eyeshadows. Everybody is always interested in getting matte eyeshadows, and these are just beautiful, beautiful shades to have for your matte eyeshadow and be just ready for spring right out of the gate there. And this pale pink is another one of those that it just blends beautifully with the skin and gives you a nice even look. And we're going to go a little bit darker on that pink. And so there's the, let me put that back in there. There's the, I think I'm holding that the right way. There we go, that way. So you can see the pink really kind of just blends in and gives a nice even base, or a nice, evens out the skin tone. So, which is great to have under the brows, just to give a little bit of brightness and lift and even that out for you. So that's the palette Bombshell. So, and you would think 10 new nail enamel shades, 4 new eyeshadow quad shades, and you would think that would be it, and I would be all done. Nope, still got a couple more things for you. So another thing that folks are always looking for is our breast cancer awareness jewelry. This is always a very top seller. People are always wanting to, to have their pink ribbon products, maybe to wear in memory of somebody that they've lost to breast cancer, or in support of somebody who's going through it, or even just for themselves. And I gotta say, this 26 years of breast cancer awareness pink ribbon products, this is one of the most beautiful necklaces that we have ever had. And it's this beautiful kind of filigree design with the pink ribbon in the heart motif with earrings to go with it. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece. Love this. And so I know it's going to sell really well. And then we have a new stretch bracelet with the pink stones with the pink ribbons on some of the beads, and then the little pink pendant there. So definitely wanted to share those because I know those are always big favorites. And one thing I don't often do, but I did want to highlight our back cover deal this campaign. So this is our spring cleaning done right sale. Okay, so it's about time to do some spring cleaning. And this is a perfect, kind of cover all your bases kit for only $22.99. This is normally over $70 purchased separately. So it was such a great deal, and they're such great products. I wanted to share it. So you have our Cucina dish soap, and this is in the lemon and verbena scent. And then we have the spray-on dish soap, which is also one of my favorite products. That's in the fresh citrus scent. We have our bathroom cleaner. I love it. It has a fresh apple scent, so you can clean your bathroom and not have that strong bathroom cleaner smell, and it does a fantastic job. I love this stuff. Our foaming toilet bowl cleaner. What could be easier than pour a packet of foam in the toilet, let it sit for a few hours, come back and flush, and you're done. That's how great this foaming toilet bowl cleaner is. Another of my favorites are Fresh Fiji laundry detergent sheets. These are not dryer sheets. These are sheets that you put in the wash. It's your laundry detergent, and it's just one small box with a couple of pouches in it, and it's just in a sheet, so you don't have a big, heavy plastic bottle with a lot of water. super easy to measure, no mess. If you are anybody who does not have laundry like immediately outside your bedroom, this is great because it's not a big heavy jug that you have to haul around. Really, really love these. Honestly, if you'd like to try one of these, just message me. I'd be happy to send you a sample sheet. They are fantastic. They do a great job on our laundry. And our Fresh Fiji Hygienic Power Fabric Softener. So all of that in one bundle for only $22.99. I feel like an infomercial right now, but this is a fantastic deal. So I wanted to make sure y'all knew about it. So the only other things that I had for you is I mentioned I was going to have another reason that you might want to join the Thoughts on Beauty group on Facebook. And that is this year I am offering some special product bundles, special offers that are only available directly through me. So they're not available on my online store. They're not available through any other representatives. They're just special private sales that I'm offering just for my VIPs. So the way you get to be a VIP is you can join the Thoughts on Beauty group on Facebook. You can message me to get notices about those sales by email, or you can text private sale to the number 775-373-2866. I swear, I do know my own phone number. So private sale, 2 words, text that to the number 775-373-2866, and you will get a text message with the details, usually once a week when I have one of these bundles to offer. And speaking of things that you can get by text, if you would like to get the actual Avon brochure on your mobile device every 2 weeks when a new brochure comes out, the morning that it launches, you can also get that by text message. So you just have to text the word brochure to 775-373-2866, and I'll put that up in a little graphic at the end of the video for you as well. And you will get a text message every campaign when a new brochure launches with the link directly to the brochure. You can view it right there on your mobile device wherever you are. So just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that that was available. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you for sticking around for this slightly longer than normal video, but I did want to share all of the colors and all of the shades. And hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.